Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Meester Bunny. Just wanted to show you one of the new maps that just came out. It's called Liberation. It's one of the two that are available now, I believe, to Elite members on Xbox. I don't know if it's available to everyone else. But I haven't seen anything about this map. This is my first gameplay ever. I've never even seen video on this map. So basically, I kind of, this is my introduction to it, and there's a really steep learning curve, to be honest with you, and I do really poorly in the beginning, but I rally back. I do decently in the end, but for the most part in the beginning, I just get murked. Apparently, this is a great map for snipers that tend to want to just camp under the bridges and in the corners of the map, because there's a lot of long line of sights here where it's perfect for snipers. But even if I snipe, I'm not the type of sniper that I just stand there. I like to run around. But as you can see right there, I got picked off. I'll let the gameplay speak for itself. I'm using a really weird loadout with this overkill perk. I'm just trying to get most of my accomplishments from P5 Prestige again, so I'm over here using this overkill. And yeah, I never use it, and I never really make use of it in this game either, so it was kind of a wasted perk. But anyways, what I wanted to really talk about today was I am in the market to get a car, and what I'm trying to figure out is whether I want to drop some major wad on a pretty badass car, or if I should just buy something that is more appropriate for me. Because what I was thinking about doing was thinking about buying a Nissan GTR, and it's gonna end up being about 100 grand after all your documentation and taxes and stuff. So I mean, yeah, it's that I'm not rich, and that's a lot of money for me. And oh, how's that Claymore? Whoever planted that there must have played this map a bunch of times. But sorry, getting back to what I was talking about, 100 grand is a lot of money for me, and um, the way I look at it, I've always wanted to have a pretty badass car, and I can't afford something like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. And the only thing that I could even like get close to being able to afford is a GTR. And for the amount that you pay, the performance is badass and it's off the walls. Um, just balls out car, and insurance is going to be expensive too, but I'm at that age right now where I'm in my 20s, and it's not going to be like as if I were, like 21 years old and and or 18 years old. That would be ridiculous as far as trying to get insurance for a car like that under my own name. So my problem is, should I was considering possibly just being a little bit more frugal with my money, and maybe just buying something like a G37 or maybe even a M3. But the thing that's really holding me back from the M3 is that now they're turbocharged, and I really like the V8 M3s, or the normally aspirated M3s. I'm a real car guy, to be honest with you. Um, I guess I'm into turbos and stuff, but not in an M3. To me, an M3 should be normally aspirated, and you should be able to rev that motor into 8,000 RPM at least, and hear it scream. And that to me is an M3, and it's just they're just taking everything in a whole different direction. I understand why they want to make it twin turbo now, because as far as fuel economy goes, the last M3, you had to pay a gas guzzler's tax on that. And for those of you who don't know what that is, I think it's 1,300 bucks that you have to pay when the car is brand new. If you buy it pre-owned, you don't have to pay it. But if your car is not able to be have enough fuel economy within a certain amount, I think it's like less than, if you're a vehicle passenger car and you have less than that, don't quote me on it, but 20 miles per gallon highway, then you automatically get gas guzzler taxed on it, and you have to pay 1,300 bucks, or was it 1,600? It doesn't matter. I'm not into paying extra taxes because we already get taxed enough in America as it is, right? So fuck that. Um, but the new twin turbo ones apparently are able to make that gas guzzler requirement, so you don't have to pay that anymore. But like I said, it's a trade-off, because M3 should be normally aspirated, in my opinion. Should be a screamer. But yeah, would I get a GTR, or should I just get a G37? I don't know, but I'm really looking forward to getting something, but it's not a decision that I just want to make on the fly. And I've been considering this for maybe about 2 months now, what I should get. The 2012 GTRs are looking pretty badass, so it's leaning in that direction. And if I don't pick up a car like that and be really selfish right now in my life, I probably never will be able to get that opportunity, because I'll end up getting married and having kids. And that's another thing to consider too. 100 grand, that's like college tuition for a kid, man. I mean, it's a lot of money. But I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, because I mean, I'm not gonna 100% listen to what you have to say and make my decision based on that, but it'd be nice to get some different perspectives, because my friends tell me do it, buy the GTR, but at the same time, they're just thinking about the whole that's freaking badass factor. But I don't know. I'm just really, really, really stuck in a rut about that right now. So any kind of advice would be very much appreciated. But anyhow, thanks for watching, you guys. I think this gameplay is coming to an end very shortly. I did get my freaking not one man army, but my specialist perk once, and that's about it. That M14 is pretty badass. I kind of like that gun. Anyways, thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for watching, and hope you have a good one. Let me know what you think. Peace.
Your work is appreciated. Well done.